They're starting center back today, which I think is going to be a big piece for that group up front.
1st and 10. Josh Jacobs tries to take it up the middle and does. Jewell jumps on him. 2nd down and 5. Fake to Jacobs. And he gets the pass after the nice block from Waller. And outside he goes and hit on the play by also over there with a hit as they combine. 1st and 10. Jacobs. There's Jewell again and others to bring him down near midfield at the 50 and a gain of 5. Now this terrific Bronco defense.
And then the numbers will take care of themselves and the record will take care of itself.
It's Jacobs on 3rd and 2. 1st down is there. Riding them down, Randy Gregory. With a touchback to the 25, 1st and 10. Jacobs in the backfield, Illuminor the block, and they go to the running back out of the backfield, and Jewell's got a beat out of him, but not before he gets a 1st down, catch and run near the 37, and a game through the air of 12 on 1st down. 7 runs now for the Raiders. They're dead last in rushing attempts, and here he goes again. It's Jacobs, brought down by Williams from behind, a 9-yard burst to the 44 of Denver. Jacobs finding a crack. And it's a gain of 4, initially held by Griffith. He's down to the 31.
What they've done the last 2 weeks, what the defenses have done the last 2 weeks is double team and then not allow him to get that one-on-one.
2nd down, long one, and that's a slithery move for a 1st down by Jacobs to the 18, picking up 4 on the play. 2nd down and 2. Jacobs. Here he goes, plowing into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders, 10 yards.
See the numbers in the matchup all day.
With a handoff on 1st and 10. And Jacobs for 5.
We'll have the ball first coming out in the 2nd half.
2nd down, 5. They go outside Jacobs. He's been a busy man today. Good tackle by Jackson. Gain of 5. Carr, who is 11 of 16. Out to Jacobs and Surtain closing that window, but they get out of bounds. They get the 1st down. They go to the 41 with a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 10. Jacobs in the backfield and gets the call. Nice block by Waller. And he runs into Jewell, and in the collision takes him out to about the 24 and a gain of 5, Trent. There's only one of his last 5 through the air. And Jacobs the call. Wrapped up as he was taking it in. Good tackle by Stearns. And a gain of about 4 to the 24 to Mel.
Having a little bit of success against Pat Surtain.
1st and 10. And the swerving Jacobs gets away. They can't bring him down, even by holding on to his jersey. And a foot race into the secondary and brought down by Stearns. What a gallop. He's down near the 17-yard line on a run of 43. Swiveling outside Jacobs. And then jumping on his back and bringing him down hard was Baron Browning. Jacobs on the ground, 107. Adams through the air, 101. 1st and 10. Jacobs. Oh, there he goes. Dancing into the secondary and hit by Stearns. Down to the 38 with a shimmy and a run of 10 and another 1st down.
Field goal out of this drive to force the Broncos to have a touchdown instead of a field goal.
Blocked by Miller, blocked by Johnson. Here comes Jacobs. On that 1st and 10, wheels his way to the 32 of Denver. Picks up 6.
That's critical because of time also, Kevin.
Yes. White is a rookie out of Georgia. Handoff. Jacobs slips into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 7 yards. But he fumbled, and it was returned 68 yards for a touchdown by the Raiders.
And yeah, that's a big drop. But all that does is set you up at midfield. You're still down by 2 scores. So.
Right, yes. Jacobs, who is tackled on the play after a gain of 6 by Griffith.
Because of that experience, I had nothing but good things about his experience and about the organization.
Jacobs 3rd and 2, crawls, gains 2, and that should be enough for the 1st down.